We tell lies. It's a common human flaw. We bend the truth to protect ourselves, to impress others, sometimes even to avoid hurting those we love. Lies can be small, almost insignificant, or they can be monumental, altering the course of relationships and lives. But then there's that moment, that turning point, the moment we decide to come clean. It's a moment filled with anxiety, fear, and a strange sense of relief. What drives us to confess? What makes us take that leap of faith, knowing the potential fallout? What compels us to expose our carefully constructed facades and face the consequences? The act of confession is a powerful psychological phenomenon, one that speaks to the complexities of human nature and our deep-seated need for authenticity. The urge to confess can stem from a variety of sources. Sometimes, it's the crushing weight of guilt that becomes unbearable. Other times, it's the fear of getting caught, the anticipation gnawing at our conscience. The anxiety of living a lie can be more tormenting than the truth itself. And then, there's the desire to clear our name, to set the record straight, to reclaim our integrity and find peace within ourselves. Whatever the reason, confession represents a break in the facade, a moment where the carefully constructed narrative of our lives cracks open, revealing the messy truth beneath. It's a moment of vulnerability, but also one of profound liberation. In that raw, unfiltered moment, we find a piece of our true selves, and perhaps a path to genuine connection and understanding. One of the key psychological forces at play in confession is cognitive dissonance. This term refers to the mental discomfort we feel when we hold two or more contradictory beliefs, values, or attitudes, especially when our actions don't align with our self-image. This is the discomfort we experience when our actions don't align with our beliefs about ourselves. It's a clash between how we see ourselves and what we've done. We like to think of ourselves as honest, trustworthy individuals. This self-concept is crucial for our self-esteem and how we interact with others. But when we lie, it creates a conflict within us. This internal struggle can be intense, leading to feelings of guilt and shame. This conflict generates psychological tension, a kind of mental discomfort that we instinctively seek to resolve. Our minds crave harmony and consistency. Confession offers a way to alleviate this tension. By admitting our lies, we take the first step towards reconciling our actions with our beliefs. By admitting our wrongdoing, we bring our actions back into alignment with our self-concept. This act of honesty can be incredibly liberating. We acknowledge the lie, take responsibility for it, and in doing so, attempt to restore a sense of internal consistency. This process is essential for our mental well-being. Of course, this doesn't mean confession is easy. Admitting our faults can be a daunting task, filled with fear and uncertainty. It requires a willingness to face the consequences of our actions, which can be daunting. However, the relief that comes from resolving cognitive dissonance can be worth the effort. But the drive to reduce cognitive dissonance can be a powerful motivator, pushing us towards honesty even when it's difficult. Ultimately, this journey towards truth can lead to personal growth and stronger relationships. While cognitive dissonance speaks to our internal world, the decision to confess is also heavily influenced by social factors. The environment we find ourselves in can significantly impact our actions. The fear of being found out is a powerful motivator. This fear can gnaw at us, creating a sense of impending doom. When we believe our lie is about to be exposed, the urge to confess can become overwhelming. The weight of the secret becomes too much to bear. Think of the classic interrogation scene. The tension in the room is palpable. The suspect, sweating under the harsh glare of the interrogation lamp, feels the walls closing in. Every second feels like an eternity. The evidence is mounting, the interrogator circling like a predator. The pressure is immense. In these situations, confession can feel like the only way out, a way to regain some semblance of control in a situation that feels increasingly hopeless. It's a release from the mental torment. This dynamic highlights the powerful role that social pressure plays in confession. The judgment of others can weigh heavily on our minds. We are social creatures, hardwired to seek approval and avoid rejection. The need to belong is deeply ingrained in us. The threat of social isolation, of being ostracized from our group, can be a powerful motivator. It can drive us to confess, to seek redemption and acceptance once more. It's important to note that the social dynamics of confession can vary significantly across cultures. In individualistic cultures like the United States, confession is often seen as a way to take personal responsibility for one's actions. It's about clearing one's own conscience and seeking individual redemption. In more collectivist cultures like Japan, the emphasis may be more on restoring harmony to the group. Confession is less about individual guilt and more about repairing any damage done to social relationships. These cultural differences highlight the complex interplay between individual psychology and social norms. While the underlying mechanisms of cognitive dissonance may be universal, the way they manifest in confession can be shaped by the values and expectations of our culture.